Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a 14TP. It's a Polish Tier 4 light tank and it's located on the south spawn of Erlenberg under the command of Fluffylilkitten of RTR. Okay, battle has started. Now this is a tank that the Polish were developing in the 1930s towards the end of the 30s, just before the war started. And unfortunately they lacked a motor that could actually power it. They had everything developed and it was ready to go. It was supposed to have a Christie suspension, but they didn't actually put one in. But anyway, it just didn't get built, and it wasn't put in production. And then Germans invaded in September 1939. So the project never got underway. But we're on the approach up the east side of the map, and we can see that Fluffylilkitten's got the 47mm gun, which is the Tier 4 gun, the top gun, and he's got 75 alpha, 62 penetration off that, and on the premium rounds it goes up to 92mm, and he's got 90 alpha damage on the HE rounds. Now it's the Tier 6 game on the 357 matchup. Now having a look at a Panzer IV H. Oh, that's a nice hit. It's a high roll, that one. Oh, he's got a really good hit there. 73. Well, 73 actually is a low roll, but there was some real big damage to that Panzer IV H just before he was killed. In fact, our Panzer IV H was the killer, but we've got two very dangerous opponents just across the hill line. One is a T67, the other one's a T1 Heavy. So Fluffylilkitten's going to pull back. I think the T67 is more of a threat. He's got the 76mm gun. He did quite a lot of damage very quickly. T1 Heavy you can kill if you can go alongside him. Putting further back. He is actually in pursuit with somebody in this game. It's the BDR1 Fly Twix. He's further up there. Can you get shots on the T1? Well, he's actually signed on, but I think he can actually, if that T1 Heavy just exposes his side again, he's loaded premium ammo, he should be able to get through the sides of that thing. Good hit there by the Arty. Took out the A20 there. There's the T1. Now, can you get hits into the side of the turret? Well, that one didn't penetrate the armour because I think they hit the front armour at the wrong angle. Oh, T1 Heavy's been killed. Panzer IV H got him. Okay, looks like we're going to go over the other side of the map then. Ooh, now, what have we got up here? We've got an AMXCLC in the castle grounds. But there's a T-34-85 somewhere around here. That's got a rather dangerous 85mm gun. We don't really want to encounter him. But we can shoot this AMX. Line him up. Oh, one good hit! Get another one? Yes! Good shot. Can we get the kill? 2 shots to kill him. That's 1. Oh, no, he needs 3 actually. Sorry, he's only got 93 hit points, but that's 2 shots from 14TP. You might ask, why is it called 14TP? Well, it's 14 tons and a Polish tank, so 14-ton Polish tank. I think most people know that, though. Now it's a very tiny little tank and it's got very, very little armour indeed, so it is very vulnerable. The armour, the maximum thickness is only 13mm at the front, 25 at the sides. Well, in fact, actually no, it's a lot less than that. The hull 30 at the front, 25 at the sides and the rear. And the turret armor is even less. It's only 18 millimeters. Here comes that AMX. Can you get the kill? Oh, we bounced off him and he fires his 90 millimeter gun into us. Oh, we get one round into him, but he's a one shot now. Can you get the kill shot? Oh, he's gone in the water. He's fallen in the water. To quote the goons. Can you get the kill shot? Yes! Lovely one. I gave away my age there, didn't I? I mentioned the goons. Most of you don't know who they are. Oh dear, look, this is looking very bad actually. We're 2 tanks down on the enemy. Oh, we clawed one back. Unfortunately, we lost our platoon mate, the BDR fly twix, rather I should say. I'm going to try and go up by the river, use this ridge line to our advantage. There is a tank trap somewhere around this area. It's a ridge line where you can actually ground your tank on that ridge line, so you have to be careful going around here. Not a lot of people have actually spotted it, but if you've actually been over it and got yourself high and dry and not able to move any further, you know it's there. Okay, the enemy is capping. Right, we've got a Type 95. Looks like he's AFK in the cap area. He's not moving. So farm his hit points as much as you can. That Su-85 off in the distance is active. Didn't get the penetration there. It's gone for the turret. Yep, that's better. Try go for the engine. No, that one went through the side. One more. Oh, 2 more. One more shot. This should do it. Yes, he's got the kill. Now that Su-85 is nearby. 26 hit points left on him. The AMX has ticked affirmative. Now they're 2 tanks ahead now. They killed the tank that was capping. And oh my god, here comes the enemy Arty. M44, and he's turning to face us. He must be trying to attack us. Oh, he failed on his dirt, but he did stun us. But now we've got him. He's in reload, and it's a certain kill. Next shot. Yep, thank you very much. That's 3 kills. So there are now just 2 enemies left, and one of them's KV2. The other one's a Matilda Black Prince. KV2 is going to be a difficult one to take down. Black Prince, not so much, I would say. Does have heavy armour. But we are capping. Got 2 in the cap. And we're about to be joined by the Cromwell, so we'll have 3 in the cap. And we're all lining up behind this T95 wreck for protection. And if the KV2 and the Matilda Black Prince cannot make it back here in time, we will win the game by default. I think it's going to be a win. Doesn't look as if they're going to turn up. And that's a capture. Whoa! And unfortunately, the Cromwell team killed the AMX CLC right at the end, just as the cap completed. And he's turned blue. Oh dear, why did he do that? Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Fluffylilkitten in the 14 TP. He got a fire for effect, a sharpshooter, a master gunner, a duelist, and he got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6 in total. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he got the highest damage on his team, but he didn't get the highest damage overall. That went to the KV2. He picked up the high caliber with 1,329 hit points, but Fluffylilkitten farmed 1,200 hit points and got that rather satisfying kill on the AMX CLC, who damaged him during the game. The next high scorer was the M44 with 1,071, and then came the RL44 with 1,002. His teammate, the platoon mate, the Fly Twix, he actually managed to get 245 hit points, but didn't get any kills. When it came to kills, it was the KV2 got the most. He got 5 kills in the end, probably just couldn't make it back to the cap in time to get the reset. And then came Fluffylilkitten and the M44, both got 3 kills apiece, and then we've got the Panzer IV-H with 2. When it came to base XP, it's Fluffylilkitten at the top. He managed to get 870, then came the M44 with 693, and then came the AMX CLC on his team with 542. He fired 22 rounds during that game. He got 21 direct hits and 18 penetrations. Damage of 1,200 hit points, of which 387 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit from the enemy. It was a penetration. That was the shot from the AMX CLC, and it was quite a lot of damage in one shot. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 4 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 42 capture points in the cap. On a premium account, he earned 25,839 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away 19,388 credits. He received 1,305 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,610 altogether. So, Fluffylilkitten said 14 TP overpowered? Well, not really. I think actually there weren't that many people firing at him, and when he did get fired upon by that AMX CLC, he certainly felt it, because 2 shots from that 90mm gun would have been the end of Fluffylilkitten's game. So it really does just go to show that the AMX CLC at tier 5 is way over the ability of the 14 TP, and yet they're both light tanks. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.